Moser chose to be last. Now Moser is first.
Hello! It's me, Uttermost Ghostie friendly host, broadcasting to you from this stereo post to entertain you to the utmost or the utmost as I am passionately both on this day Mauser. Thank you for being the up and the omega of the stream at this time. I see that you are streaking in my chat. I appreciate you being here for 3 streams, but I would ask that you put on some clothes. How's it going? How's it going? I got stuff to talk about. I got stuff to talk about. You. Hello over on YouTube. Hello. I cannot read your name. It is, I believe, in Japanese, and I am a filthy English speaker. Filthy, so filthy. No, I take regular showers. I'm a good possum. I take regular showers. I do. Guys, I wanna have a little discussion about Jurassic Park. I know. Shocker. Complete and utter shocker. I can't believe it. You're being bad. You did not shower today. You don't have to shower every day. Like, I don't shower every day. That'd be too much. Because I don't work in a field that would get me dirty enough to shower every day. Kibuche! Hello! I remember you. So here's the thing, okay? I looked into Michael Crichton. Okay? I looked into Michael Crichton. I looked into him. Because I was like, what the fuck is up with this dude? Okay? This man is a very interesting man. Okay, he's dead. But he was a very interesting man. He got... I don't know, Mauser. I've not had a Netflix account in like at least 5 years, possibly longer. I don't remember
Now
when it
K
canceled.
Belusha's first.
Okay, Belusha, thank you for being first. Yay! But okay. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's really cool. I like him. I think his voice is wonderful. I actually don't know much about him other than that he has a really nice voice. I would not. Netflix, I can't say some of the things because I have had family members work in various ways with Netflix, so I have feelings. Okay, and I don't feel like I should say those feelings out loud because that might tell you where those family members worked, and I can't say that. You would do a lot of things to support Morgan Freeman? Well, okay, I gotta talk about Michael Crichton though. Michael Crichton is dead, by the way. He cannot take offense, for he is not in the fence taking sort of way. Interesting guy. Got a PhD and an MD. He was a medical doctor, and then decided, no, I want to write novels instead. And so we did, which I think is really cool. But he had, and I didn't know this before I started reading Jurassic Park, but he had a tendency to, as many writers do, seize upon an idea and write it to an unreasonable conclusion. So a lot of his science fiction books are based around his opinions on actual scientific theories. He was a very well educated man, a very smart man. But Jurassic Park specifically is his thought on chaos theory. But the person espousing the chaos theory in the book is Ian Malcolm, and Ian Malcolm says a lot of things that are just not true. Or that are just bullshit. And Ian Malcolm is an asshole in the book. So, but it's very interesting. Near the end of his life, like in the last book that he published while he was alive, because there have been posthumous works published under his name and stuff, he got into an argument with a journalist named Michael Crowley. Hi, Zachary, how's it going? Got into an argument with a journalist named Michael Crowley. And in his next book, he made up a character named Mick Crowley with the same background as Michael Crowley. But was like, this guy is a chomo and he has a small penis. Like, but why? Why? So, if you ever wonder, can authors be a very, like, angry at stuff? Yes, they can. I'm just confused. because that's what, because as a brain, that's the most weird part of the whole statement. Like, the guy was, he was, it's not insane to imagine that a powerful person could do some heinous things, okay? Though that portion of the accusation in the book that was entirely unfounded, by the way, entirely unfounded from what I've looked into, you know, that portion could, why is he like, and his dick's small? It's like, but why? That's just unnecessary. I don't understand. I don't understand this man. So, about Jurassic Park, I do actually think the book is good. However, I dislike most of the characters. I dislike the majority of the characters. Especially the main ones. But something kind of funny happened over the past few days. So I almost said over the weekend, but the weekend's starting tomorrow. But Goji's been sick most of the week. He's back to work today, but he has been sick most of the week, so it's felt like a weekend, like an extended weekend. Anyway. Dr. Ian Malcolm is an asshole. He acts like an asshole. In the movie, he doesn't look or act like an asshole. He looks like he's like a little bit quirky, but he's not a terrible person. But in the book, he's just, I'm better than you and I know everything because chaos theory. Why are you looking at all of these failsafes and this data that says none of the dinosaurs have escaped? Even though we know dinosaurs have escaped, so we can just assume that they're covering it up, right? That they're pretending. And you're looking at this chart, that is what you would expect to see with a populace of captive wild animals, and you're going, yep, that's for sure a reason why it's not real. And you go, why does that mean that it's not real? And you're like, haha, if you don't see it, then you're dumb. What? What's going on? No, that's not how that works, sir. I think you're the one who is dumb, and you just want to feel superior. Also, his explanations of chaos theory, I've gone into rants about this here. Yeah, it's annoying. I don't trust him. I don't believe him. Dr. Grant, I have a better opinion of him because in the book he has a big beard, and usually I consider people with beards to be nice and better than other people. Depending on, of course, the person and how their face looks. But how he's described in the book, I imagine him as having a very nice, like, affable look to him. And, what? And he's not an asshole to any of the other human characters, okay? He's not an asshole to any of the other human characters. He's quite nice. I like him. Except, there's a cute scene where they go into the nursery and there's a baby. There's a baby velociraptor and it's a snuggle bug and he's so cute. And then... No, I was kind of reaching out to you initially because we already knew you, sort of. Also, we were trying to make sure that you know, nobody had stolen your art. He goes over to the snuggle bug of a velociraptor baby and like holds it up to the light, and it's screeching and flailing and stuff. And the handler's like, please put her down. And Dr. Grant's like, nah, it's fine. And they're like, please put her down. And so eventually he's like, fine, and puts her down. And she runs over and hides, like Snuggle hides behind one of the other people, which is adorable. And the handler's like, yeah, to a certain amount of months, we have a problem where if they get scared, sometimes their heart goes so fast that it explodes. It doesn't explode. They have a heart attack. Like, so we gotta be careful. And he's like, well, I guess that's your problem. Like, what the fuck, bro? With these cuties? And you wanna have a problem with him? I do not like that. And then there's Dr. Ellie Sattler, which I like her initially because her name is Ellie, and that's a nice name, and I like it. Also, I just think she's kind of cool. Except her one flaw that I've seen of her so far is, so they're being shown their guest quarters and stuff, and there's a pool, and there's like plants up at the pool, and Dr. Sattler, Ellie, she is a paleobotanist, so she knows a lot about plants and stuff. And she's looking at this stuff planted by the pool, and she was like, haha, that's poisonous. If anybody eats that, they're gonna need medical attention. And she doesn't tell them. She doesn't tell them. She's just like, hey, haha, that's funny. But I won't mention it. Okay. The kids are kids. The kids... At first I was a little annoyed at the kids, but then I was like, wait a minute. They're children. They don't understand the world. It's fine for them to be a little bit not entirely empathetic to each other. Fine. I like Gennaro. Gennaro is, in the movie, he is that weaselly lawyer guy, and he's not likable, he's not good. In the book, he's built. He's a family man, and he is mad at Hammond for putting kids in danger. Like, he's not perfect by any means, but he's pretty nice. I think I would like him. But the crux of this whole thing is that any chapter that is from the perspective of like Dr. Henry Wu, or Mr. Arnold, or Muldoon, or Nedry, I like these chapters. They're very interesting. And these guys, they're worried about doing their jobs. And they're worried about, like, making things go well. And so I was talking to Goji, because, you know, Dr. Wu doesn't have a huge part to play in the story, and I know that. But I still think he's really cool. I like him. But I'm expecting to see less and less of him as time goes on. I was talking about characters I did like, and I'm like, I know Nedry dies. I know Muldoon dies. At least it got Arnold. And he's like, who's Arnold? I was like, you know, the guy that Samuel L. Jackson plays in Jurassic Park. And Goji looks at me and he's like, Ghostie, he doesn't survive. What? Like, yeah, you remember the arm? And then I realized that, mind you, I have not seen the Jurassic Park movie in years. I don't remember the last time I actually sat down and watched it. I was definitely a child the last time I sat down and watched it. And I realized Mama and Papa Boss always made me leave the room for some scenes. And I never knew what happened to Mr. Arnold. I just knew that he was there 1 minute, and then he wasn't. So, now I found out that all of the characters I like that I really, really, really like, are either gonna die or be written out of the story because they're not relevant for the rest of it. At least I still got Allie. Because Allie is cute and I like her. But also, Michael Crichton does not know the difference between venomous and poisonous. Because he's talking about the Dilophosaur and how they didn't know that it was poisonous, but after they watched it bite they watched it bite a rat and watched the rat die from poison. Poisonous is if you get. They go on to talk about the venom sacs and how they don't know where the venom sacs in the Dilophosaurus is. So they can't extract the venom sacs even though they want to. Because Hammond won't let them kill any of the Dilophosaurs. So they can't do an autopsy, so they can't figure out where the venom sacs are, so the vets can't get the venom sacs out of the dinosaurs. And I'm sitting here going, we also don't know if they're poisonous because we haven't eaten any dinosaurs. These are the things that apparently are the most important to Ghostie as she reads. Whether or not Michael Crichton cares about the penis size of his characters, and if he knows the difference between venom and poison. I think it's gonna be a good rest of the book though. It's gonna be a good rest of the book. At least I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm like halfway through. And they just saw the T-Rex eat the goat. Oh yeah! We're marrying Haley today! When Ghostie first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if she'd fit in with their community. But from this day forward, Ghostie is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It's my great honor on this day 17 of fall to unite Ghostie and Haley in the bonds of marriage. Well, let's get right to it. Do a lesbian kiss. Yay! Everybody is happy. Twoo. Love. Hello, wife. Look at my fields. And then I need 2 more toppers. So that goes to the thing. That I can't remember what I was gonna do with the diamond. What was I gonna do with the diamond? I have a diamond in there. I guess we're gonna sell it. Or give it to Haley. There you go, Haley. Okay, what do we need? Oh, we already got that. Okay. Okay. Ghostie has memories. Fish. Am I done with fish? Oh, I'm done with fish except for the sandfish, which we can't get yet. Okay. Oh, I should probably put this down here. So I remember. And I need to make another, at least one more mayo jar. Right, and I need to make another. Patrick, thank you for that 100. Thank you for ordering the streamer. And thank you for that stretch. I need to make another cheese press too. Cheese press. It is a cheese press. Thank you for head pats. I hope you're all having a good day, by the way. Let's put this down here. Right, we already did the Grange display. Open that. Oh yeah, and I found out that we can use this to dry things. So we're gonna put it out here. Yeah! Thank you for announcement. To make a cheese press. Okay, that's not too much. And for mayonnaise, that's also not too much. Let's see what we got. Right, we need to hold on. We gotta put these there and there. Okay. So we'll need more of wood. We have enough for a... Don't we? Dome. One sec, we gotta sell stuff. Okay, so we can make one cheese press and then need more wood, an earth crystal, and a copper bar. Okay, what we're gonna do... Hi, Altarian. How's it going? Let's see. Go put stuff in the, You're not saying you should deforest that? I mean, we probably will. Let's be honest, we should deforest. We should do... Well, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we'll do. Because we gotta make... I think I want 2 egg machines. I wanna see... No, I should have put the duck egg in here. It's fine. Winter foraging. Yeah, vault. We gotta put money in here. We could put 5,000 G's. Exactly. You understand. You all understand. We'll go do some nice deforesting after this. Yeah. Yay! Always approve. What? Ooh. We'll get there. If I hear a roar in the woods, run. Why? What am I running from? Nah, I'm friends with the ants. They wouldn't do that. Shifty eyes, let's wedding. The Queen of Sauce, dining on fresh cranberries. 100 cranberries? No. Midnight carp. No. Hi, Vivian. How are you? Thank you, Red Bats. Oyster. Never had oysters. Are they any good? Are oysters any good? Wait, I might have had oysters. I think I had oysters from a can and I hated it. Oh yeah, no. Moose are terrifying. Moose are terrifying creatures. Also, I gotta be honest with you guys. If I had... If I had the ability to change, to transfer my consciousness into a body that would actually listen to me, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm so sick and tired of being stuck in this small, useless form. I'm so tired of it. If they were like, hey Ghostie, we can transfer your consciousness into an android body, I'd do it. Fuck it, I'd do it. That's assuming I can walk one day, god damn. One day. One day. Just gotta keep believing. Keep believing like the... Oh my god. Like that one guy who got chased by, car making equipment. I don't, honestly, even though I think it's probably a bad show, more like how in Alien Earth the childrens are put into android bodies. Because ED is still an artificial intelligence, right? And I am not an artificial intelligence. And you know, fortunately or unfortunately as it may be, we're deforesting really hard. I hope you all enjoy my deforestation. Potato. Funny thing about the word potato, actually. So when I was younger, so there are two spellings of the word potato. One with an E on the end of it and one without. Right? But I didn't know you could just leave the E off. And so Goji and I were gonna play a video game together. And we agreed that our password for this, because we just wanted to play with each other and no one else, was gonna be potato. Now, I was the one making the password on it. No, he made the password on it because I was joining and I kept typing it with an E and I was getting very frustrated. I don't understand what's going on. Why can't I do this? And he was like, spell out potato? So I did, and he was like, what? It was great. And now I learned that most people do not put an E at the end of it. Boil and mash them, stick them in the stew. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I'll put that in there. Right, I don't know how to make maki. Got that. That. Make 2. Make 2 mayo machines. Potatoes, boil and mash them, stick them in a stew. I like potatoes. Potatoes are some of my favorite root vegetables, but my favorite vegetable of all is broccoli. I like broccoli a lot. And I always have. So I'm that weird girl who likes broccoli. And thinks it tastes good. Find the petition today. Patatas? No! I don't want patatas. I'm gonna save the oyster because I think I have something for it later. Put you in here. Up here. Yeah. You started to like broccoli, but your favorite... I love asparagus as well. I love asparagus, especially if you get asparagus and, Oh. That is a question, okay. Especially if it's like... With some correct seasonings, it's really good. I'm also weird that I like Brussels sprouts. But I've overcome my fear of beans. I used to have a fear of beans. Cause they have a I don't like onions, but I'll eat them. I hate mushrooms cause I can't stand the I can't stand the texture of them. And before you ask, no, I'm not talking about like just the mushy texture. Actually, you know, we should probably I'm gonna take that cranberry one. We can totally get that done. Okay, that one doesn't have anything, but this one does. So we'll put that there. But I know that we have a recipe that we'll need 9 tar for, I think. Yes, the loom. We need to make a loom eventually. Yeah, we can just get that one done. Great job. So even before we go to the aminals, we're gonna go grab that. I'm trying to think of other like I love most vegetables and most fruits that I've tried. But I don't like onions, and I don't like mushrooms. We'll just sell all of the cranberries. And yeah, that's just how I feel about those kinds of. Guess mushrooms a fungus, not a vegetable. I don't think I have any food allergies. I don't know. If I have any, then they must not be that bad, because I've never had any reactions. You get to go outside. Banana. Harvest? That says ship. Motherfucker, that says ship. That doesn't say harvest, that says ship. It's bullshit. I don't really think about okra, so I don't know if I like or dislike it. I don't think it's something that I ever had like a big portion of, if that makes sense. Like, I've had grits, and I've had gumbo and stuff. I guess grits aren't okra. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, lemons. I'm not lactose intolerant. My guts are in great order. Like, my guttal system is great. Marty, no, I need you to tell me a goat that I'm gonna name Satan. Oh yeah, I was watching more of that Appalachian guy. I was watching more of him yesterday. And he was explaining, I think it was Corpsewood Manor, which is, a place in Georgia. Oh no. Oh no. I was talking about the Appalachian guy, and I forgot about slimes. There we go. He was explaining the history, which the history, as I understand it, was that there was a gay couple who moved down, who sold all their stuff, moved down to the south, and built this this ostentatious manner. But of course, it was not a time when that was accepted. And so there was backlash in the community. But what this man was trying to say was, I think that these guys were Satanists. And what he said was, they were Sataners. And all I'm thinking is Sataner is somebody who Satans around. Just hanging around Sataning. Sataning in your general direction. I don't know what that is as, like, you know. I don't know what Sataning is as a verb. Oh wow. Doing a Satan. Well, I think they were corpsewood trees. So I'm wondering if they were copsewood and just, it sounded like corpsewood. But I don't know if copsewood is a thing or if I made that up. Let's see. Just chilling. See, I'm not gay, so I don't know if you have to be a Satanist to be gay. We can ask Rands. I'm bi, which is gay with extra steps. Sounds like a D&D campaign. It really does. View it as gay with bonus features. Yeah, but like... Probably. I need to make another one of these. And I can put that away and 3 of those away. Grab 5 of those. Put 3 of those away. Goji and I are both bi, and we say it's gay with extra steps. Let's see. I want another one of these. Oh, I can make another one of those. I have the stuff. Can also go ahead and make a loom, I think. Fiber. Yeah, bonus. Custom comes with bonus features. I need more fiber in my diet, apparently, according to this game. I just loved him saying Sataner. It just made me laugh. Ow, ow. Oh no, there are ads coming. Well, when we pause, I might just send you guys to the BRB screen, and then we can like chill. Just chill. Put those away. Hi, Tanya. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am hoping that we find an opossum. I was starting to believe, erroneously, that there were no opossums in the Linux version of this. Because I was like, I'm not seeing possums. But then, I was hanging out in Nellie's stream last night. Yeah.
Oh boy, what flavor?
Why, Zell? Thank you for 100 bits. How are you? And yes, what flavor
Now
is your snack?
Walton is first.
Why is the thing about stretch? Thank you for that hydrate. Thank you for watching your streamer. We need 10 more fiber. I'm doing alright. I was not very happy this morning because I was getting stuck. Got stuck in bed. Because my laggies are mean. But I am out. I am free. The bed can't stop me anymore. But yeah, I was hanging out in Nellie's chat. Nellie is a fellow opossum. And I was searching for an opossum in this, and I found it. But excuse me. I had to sneeze. I found him in the town. So we're gonna go look. Nellie's cool. I love Nellie. Nellie is one of those streamers that like I aspire to be like because she's so cool. So when I saw the possum when I was playing off stream, I was right up here, and it ran and hid behind the saloon. I could not see it again. I don't really mod Stardew, but I'm starting to feel like I should just so that I could have possums. Maybe we have an opossum instead of a cat. Maybe we farm opossums. I don't know what their output would be. And like I said, the one streamer that I was watching, his possum came up here. Yeah, but like... what if I don't understand what I'm supposed to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take all of this and put it over here. So it doesn't get confused in the morning. So I don't get. Oh shit! The ad's about to start. Okay, Jet. Okay. We're gonna jump into bed. All right. I want you guys to get a snack, a drink, stretch your leggies, and I will see you in just a moment. Bye. Hello, I'm back. Hi. I appreciate that you like the burp screen. I also like the burp screen, we just don't use it as much anymore. I used to use it a lot because I needed to go and use the little possums room a lot. But I don't as much anymore. Hello, wife. Yes, I can get you a jack-o'-lantern. Wait. I think we're gonna... Oh yeah, cause I got, now I just have to harvest under the cranberries. Great. We'll go look for things, for various, like, supplies and stuff. Yeah, I think we have to put the duck in the community center. We have to put the duck specifically in the community center. We have to put the duck egg in the community center. Alright, you cows, get ready for Satan. I know I should probably fill up my barn. Like, fill up my coop in my barn. I just don't. And I never have, and I probably should. Okay, so let's put all of this stuff in the shipping box, and then we'll go down and buy aminals from Marnie. I bet possums don't come out when it's raining either. Okay, we'll probably be able to make a keg now. Which will be good, because we need to make wine. Well, we need to make a pale ale, and we need to make wine. Hi, Marnie. I need to purchase aminals. I need a goat. Brupio? No. Satan. There we go. Right, the other thing I need to do is go grab that pumpkin and take it to Caroline. I have a little bit of a stuffy nose, but I'm not sick, by the way. We were worried because Goji got sick. But, I don't think I caught anything. Also, I need to look. Can I even make a keg yet? I can't even make a keg. Oh, I can. Copper and iron, okay. I was going to get so offended. Yeah, I'm excited. In March, it looks like I'll be able to do my 3.0 debut. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys will enjoy it if you're there. When it happens. The other thing we might do is try and fish for jellies. Because we need a fish, we'll need a fish smoker because I found out that there's a quest thing later on where we'll need a smoked fish. We don't need this man again. We don't need him. Also, I'm a little bit eepy. I don't know if we're gonna do like a super long stream today. Just cause like okay. I had a really bad mental health day on Tuesday night. And it continued into Wednesday a little bit. And then continued a little bit into Thursday. And it's a little better today overall. Like, it's not as bad. I'm not being as mean to myself. I'm still being pretty mean to myself. So... So... I might need to take it a little bit slow. Animal bundle. For you to know what? For me not to have bad mental health days? I mean, I also would like to not have bad mental health days. The fact of the matter is I have severe depression and it's made worse by my chronic illness. I'm not going to talk about like it way too much. But I was going to cut down those bushes for the fiber. I'm working on it. I am my own worst critic. I have said way worse things to myself than anybody said. Well, that's not true. There is one person that said way worse things to me than I have said to myself. But we don't talk to them anymore. That person lost Ghostie privileges. But yeah, so I'm having a better day today than I was the other days. Just in case. But that means that I have fallen behind on doing some stuff I need to for YouTube and for book. I didn't fall behind on preparation for why would I? Right? I didn't fall behind on preparation for things like uh the excitement. I'm excited at least for the 3.0. But I got some stuff. I got some stuff from the people I commissioned. I'm so excited. Some people have seen it, but not many. Yeah, I'll put the loom there. No one should be mean. I am doing my best to be less mean to me. Yeah, I'm super excited. I have so much that I'm looking forward to showing to all of you. It's gonna be so cool. Gonna be a new model and a new outfit and a whole bunch of new stuff. Like musics and backgrounds and stuff like that. I'm so excited. Ooh, man, I should have checked. Should have checked with Robin because I need a bigger coop again. So I can get a rabbit. See, eventually we need the rabbit's foot. What? Okay, I don't understand this. And maybe it's just because I'm silly. Why are rabbit foots considered lucky and what are rabbit foots? Because I have to assume that people don't actually go around catching rabbits, cutting off one of their feet, and then letting them go. I have to assume that that's not what's happening, right? Okay, but was the expense report valid? Like, was it for things that were done in service to the company and that your boss knew was coming anyway? Hi to Satan. Well, no, Satan's probably asleep now. Look, if the boss okayed it already, then I think that it's fine. I think it's fine. And if your boss is being like, no, don't give me all your expense reports that I told you to file, then they can suck it. Yeah. Why do I always thank you for head pats. I always get the same, like, incredibly bad and useless voice to everybody. Then I'm like, no, don't do this. Why do we do that? I don't know. Well, do you at least get to do something fun on a Friday afternoon later? Holy shit. I mean, to be fair, I don't go anywhere. I'll be going places when we go to, file our taxes. I'll get to go places. then other than that, the next time I get to leave the house is in April, at the very end of it. I get to go to my doctor's in the city and get some med changes and get injections in my legs. Jesus, I would not be happy about that as your boss, but also if it's my job to do that, then it's my job to do that. There we go. And my other save, both of my chickens are brown, so I don't have to worry about 2 slots for a chicken. For chicken eggs. Hi, Satan. Satan looks really happy today. Well, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure. Yeah, we'll be completely redoing the fields come I guess we'll redo them after winter at the beginning of spring, but I think we could probably finish fall today. Itchy eyes, what's running? Itchy eyes, problematic eyebrows. I don't know, I want to do something again on Saturdays, but it's hard to... When I'm in the mood to be social, it's really easy for me to be social. But when I'm in a bad mood, like when I'm really depressed, it's hard for me to coordinate stuff. So usually I just don't. Let's get wood, and I'm pretty sure we've got enough pretty sure we got enough stone. I think wood is our holdup. Yeah, I think me working for myself is the best option for me because I can be such a pushover. I think if I worked in an office environment, I'd probably very much be like, okay, I'll do what you're asking me to do. I promise I won't bother you, sir. No. You can only organize if you want to. I'll get back on my feet and I'll organize stuff. We'll have possum led collabs again. For now, I'm just organizing super small, very occasional collabs, like eventually. We don't have a time or date set for this. But eventually, Binka and I are gonna do a collab. We're planning to play Left 4 Dead 2. And her husband Bean's gonna be part of it. And Goji's gonna be part of it. So we can all be comfy, and I'll fail at shooting zombies, but that's fine. I'll probably forget zombies exist again. And, eventually I'll get people to play, FBC Firebreak with me again. I just gotta get up the courage to ask. Which, like, I don't even have to really ask, because most of the people that I would play that with would be like, yeah, of course. I just get nervous. How much bait do I have? 15, and it's shit bait. That's fine. And then another thing, I'm gonna be over on Binka's channel eventually, where we're gonna talk about like writing and stuff. I fell for it. I fell for the jumpies. Such a nice... I forget how nice the Stardew Valley music is. Cause, okay, if I play a video game on my own, except for very few exceptions, I turn off the music entirely. Just, I don't. I don't listen to the music because I usually have a video essay on in the background. Or I'm thinking about something and the music will distract me, so I turn it off. So a lot of times, especially if it's a newer game, or if it's a game like this where we're playing it together but I also have my off-stream save, I don't remember any of this music, because I haven't been listening to it. But yeah, I need to organize more collabs with my friends. Like I used to. Hi, Willie. You like my green algae? He doesn't care. He does not care for my green algae. He does not care for my green algae! I don't think... I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think I'd be good... I don't think I'd be a good catch for a corpo. Cause I think I'm too much of a silly. One bait. Yeah. Also, I maintain that horror is only ever one step from comedy. Yeah, I'm very EP. I'm very EP. Man, I wanted to get to winter today. We'll try to get to 2 hours, and then we'll stop. But yeah, I'm falling asleep. Well, yeah, but like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything like anything stupid, like try to join Niji Sanji. That'd be dumb. Also, I'm too small. I have not played Enshrouded since the last time we played Enshrouded. Like, am I, if I join you in playing Enshrouded, will I be making a new character or what? I don't remember how to play that game at all. Friends don't let friends join Niji Sanji. Though, friends also don't let friends play League of Legends. I just I don't have any memory. I don't have to download it. I'll download it and I'll see how we feel. We'll download it, we'll see how I feel. Yeah, okay. I'll probably talk to you more about it just to decide. You know, when I was a little kid, I loved grape jelly. Like a ton. But then we got it the other day. And I was trying to spread it on some toast, and I'm like, wow, this is not very spreadable. But I think I like raspberry jelly better. And strawberry. Well, not jelly, jam. Damn it. We'll also see, because, like, it'll depend on things like, is Goji still sick tomorrow, you know? Thank you, Caroline, but that does not help me. No, I want it to go in the keg. No, I want it to go in keg. You're also gonna go over here because I don't know Cam's schedule. We'll just go into her house. Yeah. Pet the kitty. Duck mayo. Duck mayo and Satan cheese. I always find goats a little bit intimidating. Like, they're delicious, don't get me wrong. But they're just intimidating. A small treasure is worth of eggs? No, Shifty has loves sweating. I also had like a terrible sleepless night because I was having the stream that I was supposed to be in a streamed TTRPG game, and nobody was talking to each other. People were so mad at me because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. It's bringing you, motherfucking. I was so I had this terrifying thing where I was like, oh no. Oh no, I'm supposed to do stuff, and what am I supposed to do? I don't know what am I supposed to do. It wasn't supposed to be single player. It was supposed to be oh, I guess we should be going for the scrolls. Yeah, I can go into the mines. But yeah, I had this dream that I was supposed to be doing this DTRPG with my friends, and nobody was talking to each other, and I was just having like this massive panic attack. Because they were like, Ghostie, what are we supposed to do? And I'm like, I'm not the one running this. Granted, I haven't been in a TTRPG in a hot minute. I'm pretty bad at being a GM. So I don't. I don't know whether I get all the scrolls by doing this in the mines or not. I don't remember. I yearn for a TTRPG, but I yearn for one that I'm not running and that is not scary. Thank you. No, I need the other dwarf scrolls though. I guess I should look up on the wiki. Hold on. Okay, there's the wiki, and then we go to dwarf scrolls. Okay, it's an artifact. Found tilling soil in the mines 1 through 34.1% chance. The drop from a frost bat or drop from a frost sprite. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna go, I guess, looking for that. It's saying that going to floor 15 repeatedly has tillable soil. Okay, it does. And that your best shot at getting dwarf scrolls 1 and 2 is in this area. Which we have dwarf scroll 1. We need 2, 3, and 4. We may upgrade our oh. I don't want to spend my diamonds on a hoe, but we don't have to spend diamonds on hoes in this. I think the next barn you can get both a sheep and a pig, and we need both. Okay. So go away and then back. No! What levels do we kill things on? 40 to 79. Okay. Okay. We'll probably upgrade our pickaxe too soon. I need things to fight so that maybe I can get what I need. Hello? Oh, hey. That's right. If I need to kill you, you might give me the thing I need. I'm not like anti-dust sprite. I think you guys are really cute. I just need a dwarf scroll too. Same for bats. I don't want a way down yet. Stop giving me a way down. I need a dwarf scroll. Like, we'll give you everything except the dwarf scroll. And I'm like, no. That's great for the sardines. I have a real fear of like being the reason that my friends don't want to hang around me. So I think I was just scared. Because one thing that people don't really talk about a lot, or at least I don't see people talk about it, maybe they do. And I'm just a silly little possum who doesn't know nothing. Which is plausible. Thank you. I don't think that tilling in here gives me, but it might give me a different one. Cause like, I like to talk to people, and I like to talk to people a lot about a lot of things. And then some people are just, they just, because of themselves, are just slower to respond. They don't mean anything by it. But I'm like, oh no. They don't wish to talk to me. They think I'm too stinky. Which means that for some of my friends, I'll be like, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'll be like, what are you talking about? I wanted to talk about how cool dinosaurs are and maybe you're busy. I get silly. Which is fine to be sometimes, but you know, other times you should not be silly. Don't be like a dinosaur. Yeah, don't be like a dinosaur, live. Dinosaurs are really cool, but you have an advantage over them. You're alive. Well, yeah, because like, what if you were just being nice? No, I was born in a worse place. Thank you, Damon. We're gonna be farming for these scrolls for a while, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. You know, Goji doesn't say sorry that much. I would say worse. In my subjective opinion. I think we need... I don't think we... Actually, I don't think we need any of the things. Okay. I do fit in pretty well, I think. Okay, so last week I was talking about how I had to get some medical stuff sent to me. Then they did not send the medical supplies to my door. They sent it via Canada Post, which is fine. Except they didn't tell me how they were sending it. So it was just sitting in our P.O. box. Why can't you just... You know, tell me the truth. Ooh, pine tar. Okay, we'll need one of those. Do we need pine tar for anything? I don't think so. Oh no, ads are on their way. So I think we'll make this our last day. Because I am very tired. We should be able to get a rabbit. That'll be good. And then we gotta save up so that we can expand this again and get a sheep and a pig. But I think that is 25,000. I want to say it's 25,000 gold. And we'll go check Robin today and see how much wood and stone it needs. And then we can go over to Clint and get these geodes processed. I think I'd want to do... Well, we will be doing longer streams again. I just gotta, you know, pop up. I gotta be a pep. Hi. 550 wood. Okay. I think we only have 100 something. Yeah, after we finish this day, we'll end. So what I'm gonna do, because it's already 9:40 here, is we're gonna pause. I'm gonna run the ad, and then we'll come back. So get yourself a snack, a drink, stretch your leggies, and I will see you in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Let us continue. Yeah, I'm definitely EP. I'm definitely gonna have to end after this day. I was like, maybe I can get a boost. No. No boost for Ghostie. No boost for Ghostie. Ghostie too small. This is just year one. So like we're just chilling. Most of the like a lot of the community center ones are down to just a few that we gotta worry about. Like this is winter foraging only. Fish tank, we just gotta get the sandfish, which we don't have yet. The vault, I need to pay 10 thou and 25 thou. Bulletin board is the biggest one. Like we got 3 things here. 3 things here. 1 here, which we'll get when it becomes winter. And 3 things here. Thank you for that, Hydra. Thank you for ordering your streamer. Thank you for that stretch. But yeah. I think what we're gonna do... 2,000 eggs? No, thank you. No, thank you. We were gonna go hunting for dwarf scrolls, but I'm actually really tired, so we're not gonna hunt dwarf scrolls. We're gonna go and collect wood. I think for me it's hard to keep my energy up because like it's just I did not sleep well last night, so everything's just like very bleh. But also, I am pump jacking a bit. So, we're just gonna choose to do things like this. Is Lady here? I don't think Lady's here. Lady's not here. Probably what's gonna happen for lunch is I'm gonna have a couple bao. We have like barbecue pork bao buns, and they're delicious. Grant Pickle, thank you for that follow. Thank you for receiving a ghost. I appreciate it. But yeah, it'll be a delicious lunch. A chulo bao. Chulo bao. And then next time we come back to this game, we'll hunt for dwarf scrolls, I think. I also need to be looking at Bloodborne. Cause I gotta figure out the route we're taking. Fuck. Possum EP. The next stream we're gonna have for sure is gonna be on Monday, where we're gonna go back to Bloodborne. I hope that we can beat 2 bosses next time, but we'll find out. Find out how lost I am and if I can even get to 1 boss. I'll probably pull up a walkthrough so I know where I'm going. Because it's not a blind playthrough. It's just semi-blind, you know? Wow, fucking hell. I'm sitting here really falling asleep. That's not cool at all. Oh, mystery box. Mystery box is cool. At least in this game, because I don't actually have to pay for it. I was supposed to try and buy a sheep or a pig today. Hosted by a sheep or a pig, but no such luck. And no such luck, not because they don't have them or I can afford them, just because I forgot and it's already 5:50 and Marnie's not going to be open. You know, the more I get older, the more I realize that my parents were like really, really rude customers. I have so many memories of a store being like 5 minutes to close. And mom just walking in going, they'll be happy to serve us. Which is something that, like, as somebody who worked in customer service later, I was like, no! No, stop it! Such entitled parents. And that might be part of why I always consider myself like, oh, I don't want to be a problem, because I watched all of them be a problems, and not in a fun way. I think there's a fun way to be a problem. If I'm being a little sneaky possum and going, yeah, that can be fun. At least I like it. Here goes my sandwich. Watch him as he goes. There goes my sandwich. Watch him eat it. Imagine there's just a guy eating sandwiches, like, not even his own sandwiches, just eating everybody else's sandwich, and just looking them straight in the eye as he does it. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Okay. We go over here. Thank you guys for hanging out today. It was a very chill time. And I hope you had a fun time, because I did. I'm just so tired. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you guys over to Rance, because Rance is really cool. And he's my friend. There we go, we're good. Alright. You guys have a wonderful day. Eat something delicious. Hug somewhere something you love. I hope to see you next time. Next time that I stream is gonna be Monday with Bloodborne. We're gonna fight a blood-starved beast, I believe. But until then, bye-bye! And goodbye, YouTube.